be facing Old Dog from the United States of America.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice right hook. Well done with that counter shot. Good punch. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. Left cross lands. That uppercut's blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Giving us a high-tempo show. A perfect counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. There's a counter shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. The straight right just misses. Count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You'd like to see more jabs. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. The unified heavyweight champion is down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the guard state.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Gotta wonder how big of a... Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. That big hook doesn't land. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think of...
Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Caught him. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got out of the way of that right hook. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too weak.
Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is...
Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes! What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job to block that uppercut. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you still want to fight.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell for round 8. And there's the bell to start the round. Usyk! And the big cat goes down! And he dropped him! The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time. I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.